Hey guys, this is postboxpat, and this is information from me about TU14. So TU14 is a new update which will be coming eventually to Minecraft Xbox and Minecraft PS3, and probably Minecraft Xbox One and PS4 on release dates. So starting off with this, I think 4J will bring this around March time, because that is about the average time they usually bring updates from the start. So March time I reckon this update will be out, because it's going to take them a while to program it for Xbox and PS3 and maybe Xbox One and PS4. So that's probably what they're working on to build out. So yeah. First we have the ender chest here. As we all know, ender chest is going to be made out of ender pearls or something like that. I'm not 100% sure on the recipe, but I know that the ender chest can be made of two chests. You need two, and you can put items in one and then put items in the other. So if you put your diamonds in one, you can put the other chest down and collect it out of that chest. So it's kind of like a backpack kind of thing, because you'd hide one underground and have one in your inventory, place it down, and then go inside the chest and it'll have what's ever in the other chest. Also, it's a way of transferring stuff across the map. Next, we have tripwires. So tripwires are basically what's in the name. Tripwires are kind of like used for traps, if you know what I mean. If you trip on them, just if you don't know, you will set off the trap. It can be used with redstone and stuff like that. As you can see in the picture there, we've got a bit of a TNT trap there, just so it can TNT stuff like that. Make cool traps with it. I've got some cool ideas for that when it comes. So that's quite interesting to put in the world. Next, we are going to have, here it comes, some emeralds. Alright, so emeralds are kind of rare, even rarer than diamond, so they are extremely rare, and they can be found round diamond, round that layer, and you use them for trading, which will be coming up next. But they can be made into block, as you can see. There's emerald ore, and there's the emerald item when it's dropped or in your inventory. So that's what it'll look like. So these are extremely rare, but can be used not for many uses, mainly for trading, which is coming up next. So trading, basically, as you see here, trading is with NPC villages, so it actually puts a use to them. And we've got 5 different type of villages there, which you can see in the chart. You might not be able to see it 100% clear, but each villager has a price for each thing. So if I can just read this from here, I have, for example, I think it says 1 emerald will get you a couple of steak, and like 4 emeralds will get you a piece of armor, leather armor. So it's quite rare to get stuff, and I think I know about 13 emeralds gets you like a diamond chest plate. I think no, 18, no, 12 to 18, I think that says, yeah, and 7 for a diamond helmet. So that's just an example of kind of what that is. Sorry about the loud volume there. Next we have a temple. So these are sand temples and jungle temples, which will be coming soon in the next update, hopefully. These are kind of like temple-y Indiana Jones things, which are pretty cool. I know the sand temple has got traps in which you have to avoid, and you will be able to get loot from it, which is pretty cool, because I'm sure that'll be interesting to do in a Let's Play. And with the jungle temple, which is coming up next, that has kind of similar things, but I don't think it's as much trappy. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know they're quite cool structures, and that can be found in jungle biomes, and the other one is found in sand biomes. So that's pretty cool. Also, that'll be cool to like hide out in once you've cleared out all the traps and stuff. Looks quite a cool hideout, and secret chests can be hidden in there, stuff like that. You can put in, or you can find in there maybe, like in the loot section. I'm sure they're going to have some good loot inside there. They're guaranteed to have some decent loot. Right, next we have rotating wood. So rotating wood is basically like the upside down stairs, for example. I believe they should put this in, but this is one I'm not too sure on, because if you think about it carefully, it'll be good for building and stuff, but I think it's going to be quite difficult for them to program unless you can sort it out in your inventory. Maybe that's the only way they could program it, by sorting it out in the inventory, by turning it. But that's about it, I can think, really, for programming that. But it's very difficult to program a turning wood to place down, if you know what I mean. Where stairs are easy, pretty simple, but that's going to be quite difficult for them to do, because it might go the wrong direction and annoy people. Next we have the book and quill. This is kind of like your own book. So you write like your thing in it, I think, and you can see the crafting recipe there, and you use it to like write stuff that you want, and then you sign it and it can't be opened again, which is pretty cool if you have like loads of them and hand them out. It's kind of cool to make like your own story, but on Xbox it may take a little bit of time to type out, so that isn't that good for Xbox. But I suppose if you have one of the type things or use the eyeglass thing, Xbox Glass, that's quite helpful for that sort of thing. So another thing I was thinking they might put in it is the Wither. The Wither skeleton thing is kind of like a boss thing like the Ender Dragon. It can be killed and you get loot off it and you get some kind of star thing, which is pretty cool for you guys out there who actually want to kill another boss and interested in doing that. But you need Wither heads to do that, which are already in the game, so that's another reason like why they're programmed in the game. But I'm not too sure how to gain them yet. We need to put something in like that. And also chain armor can now be you can now get that off the villagers, by the way, in trading. So that's another way. Trading is good because you can get chain armor. So here is another picture of the Wither, which can be used to form the Wither. So we've got 4 pieces of soul stand and 3 Wither heads, which is pretty cool. That's just how you make it, and then you can get stuff XP and the star off it. So that shouldn't be too hard to kill, and it's quite a cool boss, I've heard. So pretty fun to kill and fight against. So hopefully they will put that in. And they are going to put other things in like food and stuff like that, but that isn't the main stuff. This is kind of focusing on the main enjoyable stuff. They got probably carrots in, pumpkin cake, something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but these are horses. Now these may not be coming in, but there's a chance of horses coming in. So hopefully you can see the horses there on the screen and all the different breeds and stuff. You can ride them and it increases your speed, which is quite cool for getting around. Imagine using swiftness on one of them and building on them. I'm not too sure if you can do that, but you might be able to do that. So please leave a like and subscribe and comment if I've missed anything out about any details. So I hope you guys have enjoyed and help me hit 1,000 subscribers. This is postboxpat signing out.